Hello guys, how are you? Hope you're good, hope you're well. Welcome back. And for those of you who don't know me, my name's Nathan and I drive cars badly. Welcome to my team, my career mode stream. It is round 5, but it is the second season, so I think it's round 29. I want to say it's round 29. It is where it is. I've got an upgrade. As you can see, I am APX. It's been a long time since I raced in the APX car, so I don't really know what happened. We'll do the specialists. We'll check to see what position I came last time round. Last thing I remember was we had the best car on the grid, so we will check that and see what happens. But manufacturing expert, drive 105 miles during the race weekend, or complete the race weekend without. We'll do the 105 miles. 105 miles it is. Completed a lap using 3 different. Overtake 7 cars out on track during the race. You see, it all depends where we come, what position we qualify. I'm gonna say yeah, because this. What I did for this season was I increased the AI difficulty from 105 to 108. It's not much of a gap, but it does. The lap times do improve significantly. The AI becomes a lot harder. It does ramp up a little bit, so we shall see what happens. Hopefully, I can overtake 7 cars out on track. Who knows? Receive less than 2 cut warning penalties. Yep. Complete 7 laps without any penalties or warnings during the race. Well, that's going to be difficult considering there's only 25 laps. But they're not making it easy for me. Not making it easy at all. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right, complete the race strategy program on 2 different tyre types. We don't do race strategy, so I'll try and perfect the race strategy program. But I know if I touch that one, I ain't going to be able to complete it. It's just the way it goes. But it is what it is. Right, so driver's details, R&D. We're not the best car. We are the 4th best car. However, we are on par with McLaren, Red Bull, and Mercedes. Let's have a look here. We got 3 things in. So we got a minor, a major, and we got 2 major. So what about Sunny? Major and minor. We're having the major one come very soon. So we're gonna need a brand. We're gonna put a brand new engine in as well because that's at 48%. Yeah, we'll keep all that bad stuff in. Standings. Right. So I am 100 points out in front in 5 races. So does that mean I've won all 4? If this is the 5th race of the season, is it the 5th race of the season? No, it is the 5th race of the season. But I was first, second, and a first last time out, and Charles Leclerc is my newest rival. So okay, right. Let me just make sure to do the tire allocation, because believe it or not, the tire allocation actually works for us around here. So yeah, it works in your career mode, but it doesn't work in the career mode with me and Sam, which is annoying as hell. So Sunny is doing that one. I can't afford anything here. Nope. 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 What about chassis? Can I do anything on the chassis? Nope. I might be able to after. Oh, there's 851 there. I might be able to do it after practice. Yeah, I'm not bothered about durability. That's Sunny's department. Right. Anyway, let's go to the race weekend. Let's get into the practice session. And we'll see if we can complete it. If not, well, it's no biggie. The races where the points are won and lost, and hopefully we can get a good result. Thank goodness it's not raining, but why would it rain in the desert, right? Quick practice. hopefully we'll just breeze through these pretty damn quickly, and we'll get into the race. I do like Jeddah. Difficult, but I like it. I like it a lot. Here we go. Drive a lap without leaving the track. Wow. The AI has one job. One job. And it can't even drive around the track. I love it when it fail on absolute, well, what I class as bullshit, because I probably ain't gonna have enough time to. No. Because like I said, they got one job: drive around the track, and yeah, they don't. It's alright though. We'll get that one completed, and then we should get the. Next session. Attack the corners and achieve competitive cornering speeds. Right. It really, really annoys me, right? But then I suppose it's the risk you run for you not actually completing and doing the program practices yourself. Because if you was to actually race and do the program practices yourself, you wouldn't have to run the risk of losing. Like, for an example, there's 3 sectors on a racetrack, and the AI can't drive a clean sector. So that meant in 1, 2, and 3 sectors, the AI either hit the wall because it's a wall circuit, or went massively wide. But then, like I said, it's probably the nature of the beast. But anyway, here we go. 60 minutes to complete all this. It should be done relatively easy. Or not. Come on, I really need these. Another one that it's failed on. Right, I'm not too bothered. It's done 14 out of 15. That's a durability upgrade. Yeah, I'm not asked at all on a durability upgrade. We have faults on. I can't remember whether it was this. I will have a look, actually, because I was going to say I can't remember whether I DNF'd at Spain from mechanical failure in this universe, or was it with me and Sam. I really don't remember, but I will have a look. Well, yeah, like I said, in this, it is season 2. I'm unsure. I've literally forgotten. I genuinely forgot. Did I DNF? No. Okay, so it must have been with me and Sam then, because I did not have a mechanical failure at all. It must have been with me and Sam then. 100% was with me and Sam. Anyway. Right. Qualifying then. Let's go and do it. Let's go and get into qualifying.
Welcome to the Jeddah Corniche, one of the fastest circuits on the calendar. But let's see who will be fastest of them all. We're about to set the grid for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yes, it's qualifying.
Guess what I've done? I have forgotten to put the new engine components in. Not ideal. It really isn't ideal. That's gonna hurt. It really is gonna hurt. Engine. 56%. How long would it take to... We're just going to run it. We just have to run it with a poorly engine.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
We'll just... I think it's Imola. Is it Imola after Jeddah? Or just run a new engine at Imola? Worst case scenario is we'll just have to sit in the DRS stream. But ideally, I wanted a fresh engine. But it is where it is. We move. Car feels like it's on rails. Straight out of the pits, which is nice. Not overly pushing the car. Tyre wear is quite high around Jeddah, which is mad. Right, I'm already at 1%, and I'm not even completed the lap yet. I need that Alpine car to move though. Alright, here goes. Change down a gear too quick then. Don't know whether to be happy with that lap or not. And how is Gasly so fast? Probably should have used Gasly for a tow. Oh, this is not ideal. Not ideal. .27.3. I think probably lost a lot of that time in the final sector. We're going to need to go a lot faster than I actually was. Well, that goes without saying, but probably approaching the final corner in fourth gear didn't help.
Less than one lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
I don't think I'm going to stay third for a while. Feels good though. Like I said, car feels good. Everything feels awesome. Car feels actually on rails. We'll just see what happens next. Tell you one thing I would like to see in the new game is like when you win the constructors or not, like you actually move up and down the garages. That'd be pretty awesome. Because whatever happens, you always, like, if you start, like I've done APX, like you stay always at the end garage, which is, yeah. Which does suck. I would like to see, you know, you being able to move up and down the garages. That'd be pretty awesome. Right, stick that on. Still P3. So 2/10 off. Fastest first sector. Yeah, it was all in the final sector. I am miles off. That's probably going to be the worst. Sainz in a Williams. It's probably going to be the worst final sector, isn't it? 27.3 by Colapinto is the worst. And I'm on a 27.2. So yeah. I am by far the worst in the final sector. So I need half a second, right? Let's go and try and get that then.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
We shall try and get that. If we can't, we'll just take all the fuel out for the last run. Try and get a bit of a tow. But we can work with fifth. Should have probably definitely changed the components over. You probably can't see because of my huge head, but yeah, they're not looking good. 56% on the IC. Yeah, I'll be fine. And if it's not, and if it blows up, well then it blows up. We've had a good run.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
We've been pushed down to P6. I reckon in order to achieve pole, I'm probably going to need about a 26.3. Alright, so that was a much better run. A much, much better run indeed. I'm happy with that. But I still think I need about a 26.3. It's madness, right? Because in this playthrough, I seem to always like be on top. But then when it comes to me and Sam, I always struggle with qualifying. Sam usually like is always, well, a hell of a lot faster because it's Sam. But I'm happy with that. So Ferrari's a close mind. I do love me a bit of Jeddah. Absolutely awesome circuit. I'd love to see this circuit in iRacing. I would love to send a GTP car around here. I absolutely love it. To send a GTP car around here, how fun would that be? It would be amazing. It really would. Like, so does that mean I've gone 2/10 quicker than Sainz, or does that mean that another person has gone in between us? That is the question. Right, let's do that first. So I've gone 2/10 quicker than Sainz, but still massively down in sector 3. Like 4/10 is quite a lot. Because obviously if I was 4/10, I would be like in a 26.2. $26.9. So Hajar, even Hajar in P14 is faster. Hulkenberg, Bortoletto, Colapinto. Ah, my teammate. My teammate is shocking. Red Bull are really in trouble as well. Really in trouble. I forgot that Lance Stroll was signed to Red Bull to replace Tsunoda. Like, in what universe would that happen? Lance Stroll replace go into Red Bull. Right, let's go and do some outlaps.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
There he is, talking to the devil, Mr. Stroll, driving a Red Bull. Does this mean I'm last on the grid? Yes. Come on, Carlos. probably use Carlos, especially in Sector 3. But the trouble is that with Saudi Arabia, the AI are so slow going through the S's. Like, by the time you've caught them up, like it's a whole lap ruined. Your whole lap is done. Yeah, I actually need to let Carlos go, I think. And maybe I'll catch him up in the S section itself. Right, there goes.
"30 seconds left in the session."
I'm at my 10th.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
I'll take that. 26.5. Well, I'm, yeah, chuffed with that. Absolutely chuffed. Absolutely. Well and truly.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So, I would have needed. I didn't need that final run, so I could have kept I could have kept that other set of tires, because I think I did a 26.631. Let's have a look. Did I? What did my a 661? What did Lando do? Yeah, so I could have got through. On that one set of tire, on the two sets of tires, but it is what it is, and I'm happy with that. Where did my teammate finish? P20. Respect. Respect to my teammate. Happy days. Anyway. Looks like it's going to be Mia and Lando battling. I'll take that. Qualify 3. So it expected me to qualify P4. It's okay. Just hope and pray now that we don't blow up during the race. Because our engine is at 56%. 57%. So it is or it is. What's then here? Is that going to be a major one? Yes, major weight reduction. I can only do one though. Exhaust. That's a major one as well. Where is my car lacking the most? Chassis. Okay, so we'll do a chassis upgrade then. And that will come before Monaco. Ah, right, so it's Miami next, and then Imola. Right. Let's go and do this. 25 laps. 25 laps. We see what we can do. We see what'll happen. See if we can nail it, I think. It might just be a case of us just driving off into the sunset. Or into the moonlit night, I should say, because yeah.
We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
So do I, Crofty, mate. So
And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
Right.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm going to be boxing a little bit earlier than everybody else. Hopefully, we'll have no dramas, no safety cars, but when you're hitting 300 kilometers an hour, we shall see. Right, no formation lap. Let's go and get into this. Five red lights. We're away.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Not ideal. Not ideal when you got old, oh, that's my Charlie boy, Leclerc. Not ideal at all. But we move. Oh wow, Leclerc and Sainz are already fighting. This is going to be a think this is just going to be a run off into the sunset type of race, unfortunately. Oh. Okay, I'm in big trouble. I kind of went really low on the fuel, and yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have gone so low on the fuel, because
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
we're just gonna run it. We're just gonna run it and deal with it when we have to. But with them, with Sainz and Leclerc fighting so early on, we got a nice cushy little lead behind.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
And unfortunately, it's only going to get worse because they're quite slow into this hairpin corner. You can get such a great exit. You can see, look, they've already lost 3-4 tenths. But it does look like I'm going to have to build a gap. And, yeah, try and feel safe because in a spot of bother. Just the tinsiest little bit of bother.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Antonelli rocking up to the 30.6. Oh, that's wide. Right, let's see if we can do a fastest lap anyway. It's a good job we don't get done for plankway. You can hear the plank absolutely scraping the bottom of the floor. It's not good. Not good for the underneath. Tire temperatures are through the roof. Love to see it.
Gap to your teammate behind, 11.5 seconds.
Come on, Sonny. Fuel ain't great. Obviously my own fault. The more and more Leclerc and Sainz battle, the more and more boring this race is going to become. I think what I ought to do going forward, other than Monaco, is start from the back. Just like not qualify. Because I'm out in front, all on my own. And the only thing I've got to do really now is just look after my fuel. Because that's becoming a problem, but it was a problem of my own making. It's like, yeah. It's like checkout central. Right, we on. Okay-ish fuel.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I should hope not either.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
We will, Mark. We're going to make it the fastest. Well, we're not, like, but that'll be an okay lap. That fuel stays exactly where that fuel is, we'll be fine.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate.
Then obviously we've got the hard tyres to come. The hards are so much better than the mediums. Like the driving is so different, like night and day different on mediums compared to hards. Might even box around lap 10 for the hards. Because the way it's looking, I could be able to box and come out around about that Haas. Or come out, I definitely should come out before that train. The long train. Rear tyre is overheating now. What about the Leclerc? Leclerc must have had a wobble somewhere because even Hamilton has passed him. Trying to get on power too quick. But yeah, I would love to see this circuit in iRacing. Really do love this F1 circuit. Like 3 to 5, they're all within like DRS zone of each other. So, oh, gone deep. So how come Carlos has managed to pull away? me trying to work out in my own head the gaps and went deep with the turn one, which is standard because I usually make mistakes like that. Carlos Sainz is now Williams though. He must have had a hell of a buff in the latest round of updates because he's in a Williams. I don't even know where Max is. Max is usually pretty fast around here, but he definitely isn't anywhere near. Like even Norris has just overtaken Leclerc, so
we've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
P1 to 6, Max.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Max is not a part of, because it's Leclerc and Norris fighting for P5 and 6. Woo. Awesome to see Kimi go to Nelly in P3. It's not that far off Sainz, to be fair. I'd love to see a Goat-Nelly P2. But obviously he's got Hamilton to contend with. Hamilton is only 3/10 behind him, so you get DRS. Just that rear right tyre is just stuck at 100 degrees. And no matter what I do, I can't cool it down. If anything, it just increases in temperature. Good thing is that the fuel is stabilized. So it looks like it's going to stay 0.3, 0.4. We'll have to watch it when I'm on the hards, because the hard tyres allow you to push a lot more. I am going to box the end of next lap. Was going to box at the end of this one, but we'll see. There's quite a big gap now opened up behind Norris in P6. So we'll see about coming out into that sort of traffic.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Could probably go another 2, maybe 3 laps on these tyres, but there's just no need. Like I said, the mediums are an awful race tyre. But you could go on the hards, undercut everybody else by another.
Okay, mate, let's be a bit more careful about where and when we use ERS, and let's try and be consistent as you use it moving forward.
Yeah, man. Everything's just a walk in the park at the minute. We're gonna box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
And hopefully come out in the gap. If we can come out in front of those Astons, we're pretty damn good. I don't think we're going to though.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Right, okay. I'm happy with that. My god, Albon is here as well. He's only P8. Oh, Norris is dead.
Okay, clear.
How didn't I get DRS from Albon? Ooh. That was close. Could have easily taken off my front wing. What, again, why haven't I got no DRS? What is this?
Leclerc's in the pits. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.5 seconds.
Wow. Stop on the apex much.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Albon is a dirty, dirty racer. A very, very dirty racer indeed.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
If I had turned in when I did, that would have been everything, especially my front wing gone.
And some information on Leclerc. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
Oh dear. Leclerc is out. Oh no. Send in oh no's and anyways. I spent far too long behind Bayman and Albon. But to be fair, Albon was doing a job for Carlos. And I gained no advantage to Carlos. Usually when you box a good few laps before them, you usually gain about 2.5 seconds. But as you can see, I've not gained that much. But that's okay. Gained a little bit of fuel back as well. That's always, you know, fuel is always handy to have.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
"15 laps done. Light work." I genuinely love Jeddah though. That's why it's light work. When you really like a circuit, you can just get your head down, just get into it, get on with it. Yeah. Like if this was Mexico, I wouldn't be so chipper, because Mexico, Kota, Baku aren't very good circuits for me. I'd much prefer the high cornering speeds. Don't like the low downforce, high speed circuits for some reason. Vegas. I mean, I like Vegas, but I always qualify badly. Obviously, it's a skill issue from myself, but still, you know, you like what you like. It's like I love like this type of circuit, Imola, Monaco.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
All I worry about the fuel at the start of the race, not needed. No need to panic. Engine warning light just came on. Not ideal. I missed my braking point then as well, and I just had visions of me headbutting the wall. Nobody wants to headbutt the wall, right? Yeah, engines hit 60%, turbocharger 49%, gearbox, yeah, gearbox in the, you know, there, it's fine. Just means that we need to fresh everything for Miami. And that's all we'll do. Just get to Miami, put a fresh everything in, and hopefully this time not forget. I think it would have been...
Gap to your teammate behind, 27.1 seconds.
Yeah, Sonny Hayes is about as useful as a chocolate teapot as a teammate. He's my Lance Stroll to Fernando Alonso.
Okay, mate, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Are they though? Are my lap times really that bad, Mark? Oh, that's wide. Ah, bollocks. First warning though in 17 laps. I need to pay more attention because I just missed my braking point again. That's what happens when like you're so far out in front. My mind starts to wander. Obviously, it's not ideal because the walls are so close. But when I've got nothing going on other than just focusing on, you know, keeping the car on the road rather than wheel-to-wheel racing, my brain does tend to wander. Highway is good though. Car feels good. Car feels on rails, to be fair. Feels awesome. I don't even know if the thing on the left-hand side is stuck or not. I've not seen it change from 5.065. That's why I don't know. To be fair, I've not seen Carlos Sainz's time move either. Well, we got about 6 laps left to go. Tyres are just hitting 26%. I did put them on 2 laps earlier than I needed to, but yeah, man. Probably the easiest win. I mean, the race is not over yet, and the car could blow up. But right now,
no tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
as things stand, this should probably be the easiest. Easiest win I've had in a very long time.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
But yeah, everything is Gucci. A little bit bored. Uh-oh, wide, nope, all good. Yeah, a little bit bored. Could have done a lot more wheel-to-wheel racing, but yeah.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 29.9 seconds.
To be fair, I don't even know where Sunny is on the map. think he's behind that Haas car. I genuinely think he is behind that second Haas. I think there's a McLaren behind him. So there's a Haas behind George, which is mad. Then a McLaren, then a train, and I think Sonny is at the end of that train. That's what I think. Oh shit, I missed my braking point there. See? See what I mean about concentrating on other things rather than driving.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Anything for you, Mark? There's no I in team, Mark, but then there's you. Oh wow, Gotinelli's caught up to Carlos. Gotinelli got to finish P2. Gotinelli has even dropped Carlos as well. Oh no, he's not. Oh, you know, yes, a little bit. I think Carlos has fallen out of the 1 second. Be interesting to find out why they are catching me up. Did Gotinelli just find out that he had a rocket under his foot, did he? Did the AI know something that I don't? Because they're quite fast. I seem to have lost 2.5, 3 tenths on them. Science has fallen way off. It's going to be a straight fight between Hamilton and Gotinelli. Pay attention. Rear tyres just hit 40%, 61% on the engine weight. I wonder why Carlos Sainz fell off so bad. Hamilton's past the GOAT. George is literally in no man's land, a lot like I am. Well, we got one more lap to go. And then, yeah. Game over. I think Hamilton's going to get Goldenelli though.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Probably one of the easiest wins that I've ever had. Go on, Kimmy. Now is your chance to get Hamilton. 2 DRS runs left for you. Get him into the last corner.
Mark! Yes, mate! Yes! You're a legend! That one was for you, mate.
Just for you, Mark. Just for you. Alexander Albano. To be honest with him, he did a...
And that brings the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix to a close as we reflect on the team's impressive performance today.
Albon did an awesome job.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
I don't know, Anthony. What more could we see going forwards?
Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Look at that. 3 goats together. Me, Hamilton, and Goat and Ellie. Right, let's see what the damage was.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
I'd be interested to find out what actually happened to Leclerc. Sonny finished P12 in the end. 33 seconds behind. Madness. Madness, 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 madness. Where did Lando finish? P13. No. Incidents, everyone. Yeah, it was a mechanical failure for Leclerc. Okay. Okie dokie. Lando obviously had an off because he would have had a mechanical failure as well if he had DNF, but obviously he finished P13. Get up there. Awesome to see. 54 to 46. We need to get a 55. If we can get a 55, we can have more upgrades. But then obviously we've got no R&D points left, so there is no dramas there at all. None whatsoever. Did all the specialists in the end. Awesome. Thank you very much. I wonder if there's any secret meetings. No. Yes. There is a secret meeting. Do you know what, though? I am going to do the secret meeting another time because I am. That's been it. That's it. That's all for today. I'll try and do more of this career mode in future, simply because I have neglected it, and I enjoy the career mode. I really do. Like I said, when you get a car as good as you can get a car and a circuit as good as Jeddah, you just take off. But as always, really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Really do. Thank you always for the support. Hope you all have a good weekend, and me and Sam will be back on Monday with a new season. You guys, as always.